Recently, I installed an Artillian Grapple system on my John Deere 755 compact tractor. That got me thinking about my current firewood situation. I've got the Eastonmade Axis wood splitter, and now I've got the 755 with a grapple. I need to come up with an efficient system for handling my firewood this fall. I'm way behind on splitting. I store my firewood here in what I call the lean-to. It happens to be right in front of my outdoor wood boiler. But my lean-to is long and narrow, and the Axis wood splitter is set up to work kind of perpendicular to my space here. If I can get the Axis in there sideways, if you will, I can feed it logs from my wood pile with the Artillian Grapple on my 755, and I think it'll make a nice, efficient system. I'm gonna have to make an adaptation for the Axis wood splitter. At least I hope I can. Hopefully you'll stick around to see if it worked or not.
Dig Drive DIY!
Now you're probably thinking I could just use the tractor and pick it up and move it like I did before, but it's a little more complicated than that. So I want to work with the tongue all the way in, and I want to get this up against the wall as tight as I can. This is way too heavy for me to lift and try to manipulate like the other wood splitter. And even if I use the tractor, I'm going to have to get it in there at a funky angle with a ball on the front forks to get it in there. I plan on having the grapple on the front, and I want to be able to move this midstream. I need to come up with an easy way to make that splitter maneuverable so I can get it in there sideways. I think I've explained it enough. Let's go work on a solution. If you're familiar with this channel and you watched the bleacher video, you know what I'm going to be working on. But for everyone else, you're going to have to go back and watch that video. All right, let's see if this works. I know this is way too fast for this bit, but we're gonna try it anyway. Got the job done. Big hole, two little holes. Three, 6, 13 and a half. I'm getting in rammy mode now. Well, that set's ready to go try it out. Hopefully it works. Here it is. All right, so those of you that don't know, this is a little dolly cart that my dad made back in the spring to move some new aluminum bleachers we got for our local park. We got the bleachers moved, we're not using it, so I decided to repurpose it. I'm hoping that this will serve as a little dolly that I can let the pressure down on and move the Eastonmade Axis around with this. So we'll see how it does. Oh, I see a problem already. I miscalculated, so I'm gonna have to make some changes. Should have all my wheels painted the same way. Kind of works. The wheels don't want to rotate. I think it's too heavy. I need to be able to move the cart. I can't swivel it. Okay, that was an epic fail. I need to be able to turn the handle so I can move the wheels. Because every time I try to turn the handle, it moves the cart because the cart's stuck. I put this hole in here to make it so I can slide the tongue and pin it in place. Maybe I can put another hole and shorten it up about right there, about halfway. Now maybe that'll let us be able to shorten the hitch a little bit, still make the turn. Is this clear in the back? Oh yeah, we got tons of clearance back there. It's too heavy. Well, it doesn't work the way I hoped it would. It's more of a battle. Well, there you have it, folks. Real life. The struggle is real. It's not gonna work the way I wanted it to. Now you're probably thinking I could just use the tractor and pick it up and move it, but it's a little more complicated than that. All right, well, that's what I had in mind originally with the dolly cart, and it just didn't work out. It was working in my head, but in actuality, you know, the splitter I think is heavier than I gave it credit for. I think the four wheels on the dolly are too much movement because they all start fighting each other. And number three, I don't think I'm big enough to move it around the way I wanted to. So it's not that bad to put the ball hitch on one of the forks of the tractor. I got to take a fork off, but anyway, I'm gonna go lick my wounds and put the grapple on the tractor, and we'll move on to the next part of this, and that's bringing the wood in here from the wood slab with the tractor and grapple. All right.
Warning. The following audio has been recorded from my pants pocket as I forgot to plug in my microphone. The epic failures continue, and I've done my best to save this video with what I had, because I didn't want to record it all over again. Please be kind in the comments.
I'm gonna try to get some help. I'm gonna see if I can get my dad over here. Oh, there you are. So, what do you want? You want to try this for the first time, or you want to run the splitter?
I think I'll leave this for another trial.
But you're gonna try it before the end of the day, though. All right. July right now, so it's not a very good time to be splitting, but it's a little bit cooler in here. We can split on the concrete and it's easy cleanup. I'm picking some of the green stuff out so it goes clear in the back. It'll have the most time to dry. I won't be burning this in the very back until probably next March. It beats loading up the wagon over there and then bringing the wagon over here and unloading it to stack it. So we're eliminating a few steps. You need to try it. Try it. It's his first time.
If I'm not back by sundown, come and get me.
There you go. So push the button and push it to the right. There you go. Now, drive the bottom edge. You know, watch the bottom edge. Just come up. Keep going. Pinch it. Not curl it. There you go. There you go.
So the dolly didn't work out, and I had to resort to using the tractor, but Dad is already determined to fix it with another DIY creation. It'll be fun to see what he comes up with, because I know he won't give up until it's solved. But until we get that sorted out, I still think this is going to be a pretty efficient way for me to process our firewood this season. I can keep the sawdust mess out on the outdoor slab by bucking logs out there, and then just use the 755 and grapple to transport the rounds to the Axis in the lean-to. This keeps the splitter under roof, and it's easy to clean up on the concrete. And even when I don't have any help, I can still do this by myself.
Here goes Dad.
And as we're wrapping up, this clip was some of the worst audio, but what I was trying to say was I had a surprise coming up for the girls, so don't click away just yet. And here's where I always say, thanks for clicking on this video, and if I'm lucky, I'll see you in the next one. But then it goes straight to me presenting the girls with their surprise gift. I told them they could do whatever they wanted with that thing. And then I gave them a camera.
Have at it.